the fees can be exorbitant when we talk about broker's fees, first month, last month rent, security deposit, sometimes more if we're talking about market rate apartments.
Jeremiah Schlottman has heard it all from tenants all over the city. As chair of the Housing Committee for Community Board 11 in East Harlem, this tenant advocate applauds City Comptroller Scott Stringer's call for sweeping changes in the way New York renters pay for security deposits. Releasing a new study, the comptroller found that New York renters sunk approximately $507 million into security deposits in 2016.
Right now, the landlords are collecting all this money, and it's sitting there doing nothing for the tenants.
The comptroller is proposing New York State immediately introduce legislation that would have a 1-month cap, much like rent-regulated apartments already have. Secondly, reducing upfront costs and expanding tenant choices. And thirdly, getting back the security deposit.
It's really the younger people who are getting their first job. They want to live in our city, and now they have to pay first month's rent, last month's rent, pay a broker's fee, and then the landlord at his or her discretion could just add another month's security.
And that is probably the toughest part of the security deposit reform, getting that security deposit back. Oftentimes, tenants have to sue landlords to get their money back, something that the tenant advocate is hoping will change with new laws in place.
I think right now, with the onus being on the tenants to sue the landlords in small claims court or civil court, depending on the amount of the deposit. I think that right now is something that has the playing field a little bit too unlevel.